Thanks, Paul. So schools are slightly tricky in a sense, because majority of the time you're dealing with a lot of issues around sort of change management, right? A lot of educators and so on have been very versed in their way of doing things for decades and at times, and now trying to get into or like change the way they do or they change their pedagogy at the end of the day is always a tricky situation. So to get into the schools, what we found that works is not necessarily focusing on, like the principals or the SGBs and so on. Is actually the teachers, the individuals who actually utilize the platform, because they're the ones that you need to actually like convince that this is going to be beneficial for them. So what we've spent quite a lot of time doing is focusing on like the key pain points. So we'd ask them, for instance, how long does it take you to mark a number of tests for a class? And if they tell you 2, 3, 4 weeks, then you say, well, how would you like it to be done instantaneously? And those type of things. And not only just instantaneously, but how would you like to know, get more details around the students that are doing badly, and actually get like insights into that way of doing things in order to improve your overall like teaching and learning methodologies. And then they're like quite interested, because the second you tell them I'm going to save you maybe 15 hours a week or so, suddenly they're like, I could do it with 15 hours a week. So yes, how? Explain to me how that can happen and how this is going to benefit me at the end of the day. Because generally speaking, if you do approach the parents, the principals, they're not necessarily the ones, they love the ideas of, 4IR and so on, but it's almost like buzzwords. They're not the guys on the ground, making things happen. And so you target those individuals, and that's sort of your way in terms of if they can see the benefits, then they will be the ones to motivate it for the school, for the parents, and so on. So that's basically what we think is like the key. Aside from that, there is always red tape, but that's always the starting point at the end of the day.